So Terence Crawford and Errol Spence both announced via their socials earlier on today that the fight is on. They put up a fight poster and what have you. But I want to see a Showtime trailer and obviously a press conference. That's when I'll know it's definitely official. But obviously this is a good sign. Let's hope we do get the things I just mentioned tomorrow or at least over the weekend. Now, I was thinking about Errol Spence's last fight against Ugas. He looked tremendous in that fight. Apart from getting rocked a couple times, I think it was twice in the same round, he looked very, very good. Frighteningly good, in fact. He said that this might turn out to be a one-sided beatdown versus Terence Crawford, the same way as it was against Ugas, because that was a one-sided beatdown. Apart from a couple of competitive rounds early, it was all one-way traffic. When Errol Spence gets into that rhythm of his, he just won't leave you alone. He's relentless. He's throwing every punch you can think of. Body shots, head shots, shots through the middle of the guard, round the side of the guard, uppercuts, hook, everything. With that being said, Ugas was a guy who stood right in front of him. That's Ugas's style. He isn't that fleet of foot. He puts the earmuffs on, as Teddy Atlas likes to call it. So he's got the high guard, which is a very tight guard, yes, but his body's available. And Errol Spence is a great body puncher. So he started standing and going to Ugas's body once he figured out the angles, because Ugas is a good counterpuncher with the right hand. Once Spence figured out the angles, he was entering the pocket and he was digging to Ugas's body constantly. Then he started bringing the hooks and the uppercuts into play, and he just completely overwhelmed Ugas by the end. Terence Crawford isn't such an easily or readily available target. He's much more fleet of foot than Ugas, uses his legs a lot more, can switch from southpaw to orthodox seamlessly, and he's got power in both hands. And some people are of the view that Spence doesn't have the same punch resistance now since that car accident. He's also had an attached retina, so there's a lot of wear and tear there. Crawford will probably be the hardest puncher that Errol Spence has ever faced in his professional career. But you could also argue that Errol Spence will be the hardest puncher that Terence Crawford has ever faced. Who is likely to land their big punch first, Spence or Crawford? It's a fascinating one. I can't wait to see it. I'm not going to go too in-depth here. I'll speak more about it in terms of the style matchup when we get the official announcement from Showtime, the press conference dates, and so on. Just wanted to give you guys a flavor of what's potentially to come with this fight. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the style matchup. Can Spence get into his rhythm and break Crawford down? Because Crawford doesn't throw as many punches as Spence. So he doesn't want to get into a position where they're standing toe-to-toe when they're both fresh and letting their hands go. I wouldn't have imagined anyway. Crawford's going to want to pick his punches and pick his moments to engage. Whereas Spence is in his element when he can pin you down and start letting his hands go non-stop. So anyway, I said I was going to leave it there. I really will leave it there this time. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.